Yo, 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 peep. How are you all doing? Something clicked. I don't know what I did there. um, but let me switch over to the chatting screen real quick. My friend Warden, let me give Warden a shout out real quick. If I can remember how to do this. Is that? Okay. Slash shout out. His name. Warden. Italic. Red. Let's try that. There we go. Warden is currently going through the Shadowbringer storyline, and I got inspired. I wasn't planning on streaming this weekend, but I got inspired to actually play, or not play, because I've been playing it all day, but to stream some more of the Hildebrand questline. So that's exactly what I'm gonna freaking do, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop me. So let's get straight into it. All right. I don't know. What was I gonna say? I'm not gonna play any music from YouTube or anything today. I'm just gonna see how Final Fantasy treats just playing the like saving the music. All right, let's talk to Ellie. Ellie has the latest information on the Phantom Thief's target. Quake, I was wondering when you'd show up. I got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that our many-faced friend has sights on. Oh, let me switch over to that. Okay. They visited the Coliseum of late. There's a tourney in the works, and it looks like it's going to be a big one. The Mithril Cup. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a big one. The Mithril Cup. Sponsors by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Fregus, I think, will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, right? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. Chairman Master Fregus sits on the syndicate and possesses such a wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chooses to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial artist enthusiast. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others. Hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague, Ganelon, is an old dog covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Okay, so now we go to Ul'dah. It's been a while since we've been to Ul'dah. I have a cup holder that's attached to my desk, and I've run into the problem of when I have all my lights off, I can't see if I make it into the hole of the cup holder. So the reason why I was just staring over there was because I had put it down and I was like, is it touching the sides? And I was like shifting my cup around and hoping for the best. Let's see. I want to see how that looks on stream. Let me make sure my volume's off. No, why am I doing that? I can just tab out real quick. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see, right here, if I were to go full screen. Okay, you can see enough of that. I don't mind that. All right, let me just exit full screen, go that, and then boom. Okay. So then we go to the Aetherites. And go down to... Oh, is there nothing there? Might as well walk, then. Might as well walk. Might well walk, there's nothing to it. Ugh. I've been tailing Warden the entire time. After stream, I'll probably send pictures to Warden of all the screenshots I took where I was hiding around. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be ruined, Ganelon. He's a friend of mine. Now what say you share your latest findings? What say you share your latest findings with us? Ellie? If it isn't the Mithril Eyes star reporter come to laugh at Ganelon's expense before turning your pen to the latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put a good word in for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot in the Colosseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell ya! Are they all wearing Speedos? Okay, this guy chose the wrong color to wear. Hotch, Hui, and Hamo, whatever is the matter. Oh wait, Hotch, Hui, and Hamo, whatever's the matter. And where, pray tell, is Huchin? The four of you compete for the cup together, yes? I feel an unfortunate mishap has left Huchin in no condition to fight. We're just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Ooh, sneezed. Mishap my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 strong men. Do not berate yourself, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Montrevilles fight as one. You bear no responsibility for my wounds than I. Any more than I. Any road, I dare say. I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arson about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Seriously, this guy needs to change his Speedos. They're just not the right color. Hutchin, for you, I'm always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli Desert. Yeah, woohoo, yeah, woo, yeah. The Montrevilles? Ah, yes, Hutchin tells it. They took their names from training partner they met at the Fist of Ralger, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit impressed. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Yes, I mentioned strange things were afoot, yes. With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing hosts of curious ailments and injuries. Ooh. Sounds interesting. With the list of entrants shrieking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. Now, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concerned sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum halls. I'll send word to the gate man, Yuyubaya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Quake. We got a case to crack. Let's do this. Ulda, the steps of Thal. Bam, bam, bam. Cubit! How you doing, dude? Not getting absolutely smoked in Pandemonium, I hope. Which I still need to do. I still need to do Pandemonium. I still need to do the Eden quests. I still need to do a lot of things. From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you're free to enter. Doing great. Now we're on the fourth one in a moment. Nice! Tell everybody I said good luck. One-shotting each one. Nice. I plan on eventually going through all of the raids on stream at some point. Hopefully before Dawn Trail. Okay, that's cool. It can track me when I have a cup in my hand. That's awesome. I'm Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing. You know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a couple of questions about the upcoming tourney. Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from the charming little thing like yourself, ask away me, girl. That said, between the challenge from the so-called Phantom Thief and now the bizarre attacks targeting my fighters, the tourney's already talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took another's head off for insulting the color of his Looks like we got ourselves another, Those two aren't in the entry books. Oh my god. Oh, damn. And the challenger unleashes a vicious right hook to the gentleman inspector and our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Briarden, as efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman. Excuse violence. Inspector. You were thinking it annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Fryglass has spared no expense in the Mithril Cup. The most lucrative tourney in the Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection. The Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of Karn. Sun sphere? Isn't that the god of the sun, or wasn't that the same one that the thief has been talking about? The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. I don't think it's gonna matter, guys. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasure safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I have it all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the master of many faces in another part of his elaborate get-ups? He's got you there. No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would, in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thin as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms. Or were they legs? What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. That is crazy. You called? I was just about to give lovely Miss Avila the grand tour. Inspector Hildebrand, look, he's purple. Astute as ever, Nashu. This color, the overabundance of appendages, I smell a case. Oh, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now, he's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it he's one of many bizarre creatures born from the recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturgus Guild. Ooh. They were gonna seal him away in a hole of the desert with the others. When he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life, I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything, anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Colosseum. And am I ever glad they did? I tell ya, this job ain't glamorous, but sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Ultros, come on, man. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget all about this case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Oh, I just love when she talks tough. Now who's the chump who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely little Abby? Okay, Ultros, you need to calm down, bro. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done, too. Quick Nix will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Quick Nix, you do look like a Nix. Well, bugger me with the spear. To think I'd see the day where a warrior light stood in my Colosseum. Someone recognizes me. Finally. Oh. Hear that clinking, clinking? That's the sound of good old, sound of guild pouring into our coffers. When the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight the Mithril Cup. Oh, I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. With Quick, I suppose we got a good chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix of Villa, was it? She seemed quite certain of her chances of victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Haha, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultras fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest our first priority is keep Quake here safe? Let us return to to Ganelon at once and see what he can tell us about these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I should leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at first opportunity. Of course, bro. I won't let you down. Recognition at last. Exactly, Cubit. It's nice to have somebody in the crew who knows who I am. Though it has been funny to see Hildebrand be like, oh yes, you look like someone who's ready to go for a fight. I'm like, you got no idea, bro. You've got no idea how much of a fight I'm ready for. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Armed and dangerous. Okay. Wow, Old Daw's not completely full of people. Really shows you how late it is. Oh, I need to put the furnishing in the FC house. wonder how Warden's doing now. I did tell him to send me a tell if he needed any help with dungeons or whatever. Alright. You again? I already told you. What? Entered the tourney, you say? Are you out there out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight warriors by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you hear, when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round, but himself a rather right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Will do. Raging Rat. Come to have a good laugh at Raging Rat's expense, have ye? Well, you're not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your quest is Hildebrand Manderville. Or that your guest, not quest, is Hildebrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Hildebrand, dude, you could have worded that so much kinder. Gentlemen of my ass, have you not a whit of delicacy? Never ye mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout it with the top of my lungs and no one else with. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade? Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words. The girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damn easy on the eyes, she'd be rotten in Gaul as we speak. Girl's Alamegan, or haven't ye heard? I don't know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you have nothing to lose? Yeah, so why not just pirate an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Quake. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is a manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Perhaps she works with an accomplice. Shouldn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the case has struck a chord with you as well? Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. If what the man says is true, it is likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. She's like, I don't know. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Do you even have a home, Hildebrand? Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Master Ultros will still be at the Colosseum. Let's hurry before he slithers back to whensoever he came. And back to the Colosseum we go. Shh, friend, look over yonder. Behold, those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold, how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh, what's this? The girl has fled in a panic. Friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or, how would they sag if he had shoulders? Our quarry is on the move. Quick, Nashu, we must pursue. Is it Nashu or Nashu? I can never remember. I find it funny that Ellie is just kind of along for the ride. She's like, oh, I'd rather not be here, but it's better than nothing. God, when I turn like this, it looks like I break my neck. Mr. Ulti seems to have found another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste wonderful in the good marinara sauce. Mmm, marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks! Another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? Looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing to these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them? They're both like, what? Hildebrand is contemplating the implications of Ultra's behavior. Poor misguided Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity when the truth was he was a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes. Now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadows is back at the Coliseum. She should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Dower Meadow. From him, we can ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now, I just want to see... I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids hate ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Oh. But the way he eyes up literally anybody, it's a little clear what he wants. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for a villa, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might find her there. I'll warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelin tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was gonna rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for such gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all of the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. I totally doubt that, but go off, I guess. Let's see. Let's just go to Blackbrush Station. Okay. And then... Oop. Oh, I got the behemoth this time. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila. Just as predicted. Let's keep watch from here. So as not to set off the girl's famed temper. Okay, dude. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for the concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written stone. Do you not realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long enough. But my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Roban al-Din run a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by old dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I'm just gonna move on. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come on, we have a suspect to pursue. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's oh my god. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosives will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. You'd think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson. They're on to me. Preposterous. I believe that musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks. Wait, is he calling me the musclehead? I see, in any event. I shudder to think what would happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me to heave. Ho! You gotta be kidding me! Hildebrand. Hildebrand, where you go, Brady? Where you go, buddy? Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay. Was he calling me the musclehead? Is that the warden? Only the cutest patootie could be a warden. That must be him. Warden, I gotta send you a funny meme real quick. And it's a meme of me following you around. Let's see. There was this one, and then there was this one, And then there was this one. 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 You gotta check your VOD, man. You have to check your VOD. There were more than a few times where you were AFK, and then I would wander into the background and do a little dance and then run away before you got back. Oh. Seriously, Cubit, I was following him around. I was channeling my inner Cubit. I was channeling my inner gremlin. You know what, Cubit? Let me send you all of the pictures. So you can see just how many there were. Okay, and then we go screenshots. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I've already seen this one. Yeah, you went for a while, dude. Gotta go pissers and get some water. Make sure to add to the piss abyss. It's getting low. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go, Cubit. That maiden in the mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister heartaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll listen to that till your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina? Helena? Hegelina? I don't know. I've taken all the necessary precautions. The warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates of its true worth may be 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshtimes, sunsilk dresses, all the luxuries you ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girl in shabby clothes, objects of pity, scorn of for the old Don upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Abby. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Coliseum, hundreds of thousands cheering your name, I'm proud of you. I'm rubbing my eye. Ignore it. Ignore the craziness. I'm just rubbing my eye. See, I'm fine. I'm fine. You were everywhere, Quake the background NPC. Oh yeah. But the it started with me just kind of running up to where Warden was gonna be and doing the Hildebrand dance, the Manderville Man dance. And then after that, I wasn't quite able to remember where he was supposed to be. So I would just follow him around and take screenshots of me flexing. 10 out of 10. Stand strong and stand together. This alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Abby, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile upon you, sister, and be safe. I gotta ask, why the bikini armor? A more moving display of sisterly love I couldn't have seen. And yet, it has afforded us little in the way of perspective clues. I mean, why not? I just think, like, gladiatorial-wise, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond to the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world, too, you see. Spectre, did you hear what I heard? To be lightweight and protected against a glancing blow, not direct hits. I can think of some armor that would do that. And like one is Gambison, where it's like, I blame fantasy. Yeah, I know I'm barking up the wrong tree when it comes to fantasy armor in a Final Fantasy game set in a fantasy area with gladiators and stuff. I totally get it. Look, kids, Uncle Ulti's had it up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall into this pit and die like a good little boy? Explain how I can wield a big two-handed sword as Dark Knight. And there's the same answer to your query. I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground. I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now shall we return to Old Dahat? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did the muscle head dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman, if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around... Give me a break! Yeah, one thing that is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine is when there's perfectly good armor and then they'll make, like, it bikini armor for no good reason. Like the Dragoon armor set, if you're playing as a... Oh, whoa. That was scary for a second there. I saw the red squiggly of death. If you're playing as a female character, there's like this big unarmored spot in the center of the gut. And I'm like, you ruined perfectly good armor. Yeah, the Gladiator one, I'm more willing to accept, but the Dragoon one, I'm like, come on, man. Why'd you have to touch it? Okay. But back to the quest we are. It's almost been an hour already? What the hell? Yes, is something the matter? We're on the, something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. It's his dad. Oh, nope, never mind. This time you're really up a creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha! Say hello to the not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Yes! My chimera. Who is this half-naked fool? What's up, Maggie? Just doing some of the Hildebrand questline. Father, could it be the aura of unmitigated murderous rage? That I felt was not our quarry, but you? What have I been up to? You know, just not a whole lot, just streaming games and having fun. Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll. How's life treating you though? Life's treating me good. Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search for inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear, and with that, we must return to Ul'dah. If you've not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. How's the experience of this game? Do you recommend I should try? It depends on what type of game you like. It's a little bit, if you're into MMOs, like if you've done World of Warcraft or GTA and PUBG type most, I definitely say it's probably worth a try. A Realm Reborn, which is the first part of the game that you play, can be a little bit can be pretty slow, but the gameplay is pretty good, and it doesn't take you that long to level to get to the more interesting stuff. And the best part is you can play for free. Welcome back, Warden. So if you have friends and stuff who like to party up and play games together, I feel like, is it a complex or a simple game? I wouldn't say slow, AR slow story-wise, because it's all build up, but push through. The payoff is 100% worth it. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, Qubit summed it up perfectly. AR is slow story-wise, but it's a good foundation, and it pays off later. So the game is free. For the most part, you can play it for free up until a certain point, and then you gotta start a membership if you want to go past it. But I think, like, if you're just trying to test it out and see if you like it, playing it free first would be good. Yeah, that'd be nice because I love difficulties, you know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the game does have relatively easy fights and bosses to start off with, but as it goes on, it gets a little bit more difficult. But over time, I think it's good. If you have friends who love to play together, like if you play like with teams and stuff on PUBG and you guys want to try a new game, like playing in a party would be freaking great. Part of what made me love the game so much is I had tons and tons of friends who were playing it with me. Am I in the States? I do live in the United States. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator. Are we a fitting second career for Manderville Man, if I do say so myself? That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. God, just who is this inspector? Anyway, it's Hildebrand, agent of inquiry. Oh, nice. Hildy is a worthy rival, if there ever were one. Who goes there? No. He's returned. Gilgamesh. I visit outside the UK, but it's quite difficult because of a busy schedule. Yeah, busy schedules make it hard to do a lot. Hildy, Quake, I've been waiting for this day. Well, look who we have here. You are quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver. Gulliver. Because this might be our lucky day. Yeah. Oh, Maggie, the quest line I'm doing right now is more of like a side story that's kind of more comedy and happy fun times. So, like, this isn't the normal content you would see, but you get to see what, like, the character animation and stuff looks like for the most part. Other than the occasional over-dramatic and over-animated face. That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to this battle with those two. But I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. With that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Traveling is fun though, I love it, but it takes so much, but it's time-consuming and expensive as well. That is so true. Quake, I will not fall so easily this time. By the way, I saw you on Twitch Rambling, though. Your stream is nice. I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm happy to see that you're enjoying it. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that's, that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. Mwahaha! A subtly twisting ring calling to mind undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Godbert, what are you gonna do? Nobody here but us octopods. Octopods, that's it. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Seem like a new streamer, but you've been doing quite well. I've been streaming, for give or take a little bit over a year, but it's been off and on. Muscleheads, I hate them! That, and I have a lot of friends who have been giving me pointers and stuff. But thank you so much, that means a lot to hear. Okay, are we going back into Ul'dah? Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to actually getting to fight. Quake best streamer. No, Warden. That goes to you. And that mysterious fellow who follows you around while you stream. Oh. I assume I'm just going back to where I am. Okay. What price? Victory. Speak with Hildebrand and friend the Coliseum. Bow, 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 bow. Just followed me? Oh, thank you so freaking much. Really means a lot. Good heavens. Chancing upon father like that, I dare say. It's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover, wait a second! Wait a second, is that a warden I see? Warden, turn around, say hi to the camera. Oh. But no matter, what better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle. Thank you so much for the follow, Maggie. It really means a lot. I'm getting close to being affiliate, and then I can start doing even cooler stuff. I think I'm at 48 followers now, and I need 50, and having people follow really helps me, because then I can get channel points and stuff set up, and then I can make streams a lot more fun for people. The trouble with truffles? Is this a Star Trek reference? Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and appraise ourselves of the rules of this engagement. To be a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. All right, Maggie. See you when you get back. Warden has decided to give me a taste of my own medicine. And I must say, it is really funny. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus, I tell ya. They don't pay me enough for this. But, that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Whoa! Mr. Ultras, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... Ye gats! What is, who gave you that, who gave you those ghastly bruises? But bruises, I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga! Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is, challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I simply, fumigating the place for, pests like yourself. Now you... Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Funga! Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, funga. Gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and all, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Quake, if you would come with me for a moment. I've heard the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Did he hiss at me? Warden spotted. Well, has your investigation borne any fruits? Or any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While traveling, her While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a set of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points to one direction. The Alamecan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prizes. It is not as preposterous as it sounds, though some research on our eight-legged friend would appear that Ultros is becoming something of a regular at Ulda's taverns and, houses of pleasure. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't need to know that. I suspect that he's using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade. It is rumored to be a source of Alamegan girl strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear your life is still in danger, Quake. One of the guards informed me that several crates refuse the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It's a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you bring them to me. I have gap closers. And now we dance. Like a Manderville can. Oh. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Pearl Lane. Oh, Warden, I meant to ask, how's Shadowbringers treating you so far? What's your, what do you think? Honestly, I see why it's a favorite. It's definitely more story heavy than the other ones. Happy to see you're enjoying it. Any favorite new characters? Bam. Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, I know it is. No, let me just go back. If I had to choose a favorite character from Shadowbringers, it might be Feo Ul, because I love the way she just chews you out. It's so freaking funny to me. Because she puts her heart and soul into chewing you out. It's great. She's kind of adorable. Yeah, exactly. It's like a mix of the adorableness of being chewed out by a little tiny pixie, and like the amount of like actual like oomph behind everything she's saying. That's great. Well, let me see. What have you found? Where are those from? Oh. Now let's see what we have here. Ah, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? By a Scottish pixie, what do you expect? Nothing more. A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was laying in. That can be believed, and look here, something appears to be written on the side. Singot's Sundries. It would seem this merchant has been dealing with that squishy mass of tentacles. let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as the exact nature of their partnership. All right. Yeah, I definitely do think that this game is really well played if you have friends to play with you. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Can you explain this? Her lovely branch. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the hero the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? With all the impressive price in that, distinctive aroma. They're not only the most discerning of customers, Master Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briarden, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away Quake here? This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one which has won the heart of many an Old Dawn gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. I might be as so bold as to ask the recipe. Appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. Bow, bow. Okay, oh, I gotta talk to them again. Let me just do a quick scan. There doesn't seem to be a warden in sight. No, I'm gonna be right back. Thought you kept you slacking, didn't you? Didn't you, Warden? Didn't you? Joke's on you! Oh, I lost him. Oh, that was good, though. I had Stream Manager open on my phone, so I saw Warden put the smiley face, and I was like, I gotta get back quick. You just got there? Oh. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time, which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battle begins. All right, let me read that. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities. You're to keep a wide berth for blade. Understood. Okay. So that is what I missed. Unlucky this time. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. Uh-oh. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. Bookmarkers across the town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Phrygius himself has taken with my promotional skills, aye? The future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow it is. So what say ye? Are you ready to get your arses kicked? Ready for battle? Yes, let's do this. Aye, that's what I like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by your ever charitable friends at Manja and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin. Woo, yeah, woohoo, yay! Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be our, Tempestacious Avila of Alamigo, Quake the famed warrior of light, or who was that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right, Humberbatch, the agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Ow. Mwaha, here I am. Did you miss me? I'd say we got a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions, and let the battles begin! Now the deal, we team up and wipe out the others, then it's just the two of us. I'll take a dive. And you promise to receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. That went great. Like a villain's blade spin. Why? She's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction. Out there. They breed them tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. My character's like, bring it on. Go, ladies and gents, but once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm, literally. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. This fighting has given Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like my mother used to make. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. Oh, that's gonna be a thumbnail. That's for sure gonna be a thumbnail. That meddling musclehead. What's taking him so damn long? Girl's gaze gives away. Open the gate at once. What the? Funga. What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose, Stares at Quake's mouse cursor. What's wrong with my mouse cursor? Perhaps he is suffering from a case of the sniffles. It's not Birdie. Well, it's because I'm in the game. Could it be Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade was a monster all along? The girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me, it was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower. Has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about the Oh, I'm not saying that. Alamegans, beggars and brutes, a lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. Wow, you guys turned on a dime. Wow. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, Typhon, and Quake here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? I'm like, bring it on! And that's what we like to see. Ultros, Ultros, Ultros! They paired up in earlier games. Oh, that's cool. Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? Aficionados. The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team Ultros and Typhon, versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm settled? Be here or be there or miss a battle for the ages? So, to review. Warden spotted. To review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus oversized crony, which would be positioned as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It quite possibly the most imbecile scheme I have ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, I have no choice but to trust your abilities now, Quake. Let us make for Halatali. No, I missed Cubit. There's no way Cubit wasn't here. Whistles innocently. I need to keep my eyes out for two people now. Let me just scroll all the way back down. I gotta check something real quick. Oh my god. I just checked my my Discord DMs and I see two amazing cuties. Well, this tourney's turning into a right mess with all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee. Looks as if we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Dang it. I lost him. I'm meeting one person at it. I'm finding one person at a time. This is this is great. Okay. Well, I'm going into this unsynced. Is it still in front? Dragon's Neck, right? Or is it... Oh, wait, no, it's a trial. Welcome back, Maggie. Oh, there you are. I have spotted the warden. Your backflip didn't work, did it? Oh. Okay. So it's confront Ultros. What do you do besides streaming? I mean, study or work? Well, normally during the year, I'm studying because college. Which one is it? What am I looking for? Confront Ultros atop the dragon snack. Am I missing something here? But right now I'm on my summer break, so I'm able to just relax and watch videos and stuff all day. Dragon snack, there it is. Let me go in unrestricted. Civil engineering, sometimes with video games, mostly spend time. Business cards, posters, and even virtual characters. Ooh, nice. Let me just check something real quick. Hopefully they don't come at me. Second, let me... Been doing this since childhood. You like to draw? Nice. Sink this pipe is potentially oogie. Ooh, that sounds rough. Okay. Let's get into this. Yeah, I've done a little bit of drawing here and there. I agree, it can be pretty hard, but it's lots of fun too. Unsync this fight is easy peasy. Yeah. Oh, they share a health bar? Okay, that explains it. Oh. And Quake claims the Mithril Cup. Ba-ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-bam-ba-dam. I'll pass. But happy to hear that you enjoy drawing so much. Good show, Quake. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This could afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Coliseum. Found the warden. I am not seeing... Okay, that's a dummy. Where be the cubit? Okay, Maggie, I'm gonna give you a warning. Don't self-promote in my chat. You're getting dangerously close to that point, and I would really hate for this to end bad. So please do not self-promote. Just enjoy the stream and stuff. Alright, let's see. Eastern Thanaland. I know you're here, Cubit. I just can't frickin' find you right now. Okay, well, let's go back to the Coliseum. over your head as you poured it. Dang it! Cupid got me. Okay, and then I just go straight here, right? It was a battle of the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now, let us take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Frigus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure like the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that has earned our attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and vertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite you one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend, mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Oh, and here comes Gilgamesh. I think not, Hildegard. Greg? 'Tis a pleasure to reunite with my old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Quick, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my sweet revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Vile thief! Is there no shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! Oh no, it seems as if we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. How is he doing that? I'm curious. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Master Typhon, just a moment. I'm sure we had a tissue somewhere. Fun! Gah! And there goes the ring. Alas, alack, the ring sails straight to the hands of the fiend. Get up so soon, are we? Don't sound like those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. The slow walk. The slow walk. Oh my god. But of course, brilliant father, the ring won't come to me. I shall go to the ring. Why, it will be just like Dalamud. Hildebrand, Hildewar, Maximilian Manderville. Skyward, as only a Manderville can. Oh my god, he did a limit break. Father, you not know your own strength! Anytime Godbert shows up, it's always a good time. $997, $998, $990. Oh, look, a chicken. Did he land on somebody? The council shall... The council shall determine your fate. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Huh, put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as I planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, friends, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, you have been a most attentive audience. That key! Bloody hells! Guards! Seize the fiend at once! It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiender know the man spoke true. Master Goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Oh, he's mad. Preposterous. It's just dim lighting. Yeah, if you'll just step over here. Have you taken ill, friend? You seemed perspiring most heavily. Perspirating. Let's not... I'm heading out for now. May be lurking, but wonderful hanging out with you all today. Yeah, it was great hanging out with you too, Warden. Get as much rest or whatever you're planning on doing, but it was tons of fun. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. No, you're heckin' awesome and cute. Sold out my honor, joined forces with an hideous octopus, all for a false treasure? What fool have I been? Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Ivila, or Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of your dear sister and nothing more. I suppose that was, How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nanaha minds to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust trust will not be easily regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was the target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The tree blade, Azema's virtue, and the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from an era of the Blahadians. Oh, if that is true, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Blahadian history. Pushing up the prices and gouging the honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear in the scene to tell us as such. Here it comes. How's the card gonna hit us this time? Oh, is it a giant card? Come on, Briarden. Ooh. I've enjoyed our little game, but all things must come to an end. I shall claim the four sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Bladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there's some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Bladia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem that the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an old Don collector and hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary old Dons would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Absolutely, astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our query clearly harbors no small degree of resentment towards wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate, perhaps the Sultana herself? Aha, then it would be to his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher rise. just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces, but there is just one man who will lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia, and it shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. What's that? No, it can be. Huh, methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. Finally, someone spotted him! It's a race to recover the 4 relics of Bladia. Or Belladia, as the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our heroes do what only a Manderville can? Hildebrand will return in her last vow. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually look like? I have. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh, well, see you next time. Alright, I'm gonna accept this real quick. Ellie would share a shocking new turn in the Phantom Thief case. I was wondering when you'd show up, Quake. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day, because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Old Dawn society. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave... Good lord. One of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing that matters, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the mithril eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Quake? The hidden treasure of Oldal. Was it? If there is anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who, to Sunsilk Tapestries. And that is where we're going to leave it for today. So let's switch over to just chatting. That was tons of fun. I had an absolute blast. Tomorrow, I'm tempted to actually stream more Final Fantasy. It just got here. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me, and I'm trying not to stay up so late. And I did a little bit of heavy voice acting today, so my throat's getting a little bit scratchy. So I want to take it easy. But I'm thinking tomorrow, instead of doing Mass Effect, I'll do more Manderville. I'll call it Manderville Monday or something like that. But good to see you, Moxius. I hope you're doing well. Let me see if there's anybody I can raid. I don't actually think so. But yeah, I'm headed out for tonight. This was tons of fun, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Just a kind reminder that I will not be streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because I will be out of town. But I should be back on Friday, and we should be doing some more Final Fantasy. But yeah, what we do tomorrow, be it Mass Effect or Manderville, I will figure that out tomorrow. I'm leaning more towards Manderville. But thanks again for tuning in. Cubit, you were absolutely hilarious hiding from me while I was doing quests. It was great. But once again, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks, Maggie, for the follow if you're still lurking. And hope you all have a great one. See you all next time.